Hello and welcome back to the Teachify videos. So today is the second part to the business English where we are looking at formal verbs versus informal verbs, okay? So this is specially tailored for you guys in the business world, and it's also important to remember that it's always good to learn all types of verbs, including phrasal verbs, because we do use them a lot, but in the business setting, sometimes it's good to understand how to use the formal version, okay? So today we're going to have a look at 3 verbs, one of them being a phrasal verb, okay? So the first one, number 1, is to rack up, okay? You can see this here, to rack up. Now this means in English to accumulate, okay? So you could say, for example, our company is racking up huge expenses with online platforms, for example, okay? So this is perfect. But if you are speaking in a formal setting, the word accumulate is much better, okay? So you can say our company at the moment is accumulating a great deal of expenses, okay? Perfect. So number 2 is another phrasal verb, which is to leave out, okay? So for example, in the email that you sent, could you leave out the second paragraph, okay? So this is perfect again, but to sound even better when you're speaking in a formal situation, you could say to omit, okay? So it's a bit strange, this word, omit, okay? It's the same in Spanish, it's very similar, but the pronunciation is omit, okay? So could you omit the second paragraph to your email, okay? And the third and final one for today is to think about, okay? To think about. So imagine you ask your manager for a pay rise, okay? And your manager turns around and says to you, okay, I will think about it. This is perfect, but your manager is probably more likely to say, I will consider it, okay? To consider something, okay? So we've got to rack up, which is accumulate. We have to leave out, which is omit. And we have to think about, which is consider, okay? So there's your 3 formal versus informal verbs, which you can use. Again, this is important when you're emailing, when you're speaking, depends on your environment, okay? And that's all for me today. Remember, if you want to continue improving your listening, head to Teachify on Spotify, and every week there is a 10-15 minute podcast for you to perfect your listening. Have a good day. Bye.